record. Okay, again, good morning to both of you, Jojo and as usual, no, while waiting for the others, I would like to give you update on what we have discussed last meeting. So which is we are already on our Module 2 on cattle farming and carabao farming. So I have posted already a video um, on the AM session on what we have discussed. So if you missed it last meeting because of the webinar, I understand you had a webinar to attend to. So, and for the PM session here. So to continue, I also have a lot of videos to show you on cattle farming as well as carabao farming. So, but before that, going back to our course module, and by the way, I already have posted to you from prelim to midterm all and final and all the requirements, including we only have one exam for the whole duration, although it's good for prelim, midterm, and final. So it's a 300, it's actually more than 300 item, but the the scores are is just or the total item credited is only 300 for the three types of exams, and the rest are actually bonus questions, so to add for additional points. So this is a board exam type of exam, so bear with it, and you have all the time, 2 months left to answer it, and just send it to me through this Google Classroom or through a personal message in Facebook, or also you can drop it. You just write the letter of the correct answer and drop it in the college. No. So going back to the module 2. So I assume that you can all hear me, Jojo, Novi, and Jacqueline.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
salamat kayo sa walang sawang pag-attend, mas tipid ang inyong load. So to attend the class, because although this is you can opt for modular, no, kasi wala naman tayong attendance na na requirement, but then it's still best that you will keep on motivated, no, and hopefully you will be motivated, and kasi 45 minutes lang naman tayo magmi-meet every session. So sa module 2, last time we have discussed this cattle breeds, buffalo breeds, and I have shown you in advance some cattle breeds. So for a while, baby, ang aircon be? Thank you. And also breathing methods, no? So just watch for the last video that I have posted and how to call them. So actually we are now on, we also talk about estrus cycle, which is very important in the production of or and maintaining breeding program. So the methods of breeding, artificial, natural, and there are also embryo transfer using high technology procedure. So we are now here on the housing of dairy cattle and buffaloes. So I have also here selection for site for farm building. So uh, this includes type of soil, if the land is available, how much land, kasi huge dapat in pasture land, the availability of water, electricity, and even solar and radiation and wind protection, and yung transport and market, and even drainage kasi kung mabahaan. And also some uh, mga immediate needs, no, like telephone, school, and shopping center. So that make it ideal for farm buildings, but then it doesn't mean na dool jud kay no, kasi within the city we have ordinance na um, animals should not, kanang cause, especially mga noise or environmental pollution like yung kanyang baho, no? So I also have here house layout, kung paano ang orientation, yung length and height ng building, width, what roof, what floor, housing. But I'm not going to go into details since maipapakita ito sa video na papanoorin natin ngayon. And loose housing, conventional barns, it's advanced. Meron ding milking barn and advantages, mga floor space requirements, no, habang anong stage sila, at saka yung mga feeding and watering requirements, and eventually yung management ng calves, heifer, pregnant, lactating, dry animals, and bullock work animals, no? So to continue, so those are just the care and maintenance up to actually yung paano mag-train, paano mag-care ng pregnant, and we will just go back here. Anyway, in yung exam are all although my ABCD doon, but they are all open notes. So swerte lang, and because of this, pandemic, so it's one of the advantage for you as student. So management ng lactating animals, no? Here. And drying off, it means tapos na yung paggagatas, no? And feeding, care, and also please take note itong mga nutrition, dairy cattle and buffaloes. Yan. This is a good review, no, for in the classification ng mga feed and fodder. Ano itong feed, ano ang fodder, no? Whether roughage, concentrate siya, or additives. So pag sinabing roughage, that's made, it could be green. Concentrate,
roles of significance. Ay, lagi.
So, palihog ko, palihog ko sa,
nag-type ragog ko. Kapitay siya.
So, sorry, Jeneline. So, and additives, no? Ano yung mga additives? Could be antibiotic, hormones, na ini-inject, minerals, vitamins, and so on. So, ito yung mga different components. And importance ng green fodder production. So, kung meron kang pasture land, you are supposed to really produce a fodder, no? O kanyang mga pasture land for grasses for animals. So, ano yung mga nutrient advantages or value, and milking methods as well. So, merong matayong natural, manual, and mechanical, which you can see on the video lahat. No? So, I will not discuss into details kasi makikita nyo naman sa video. So, meron din mga figures here to show you the full hand milking. So, if you have farm na ganito, so take advantage to do it in actual, no? But just be careful na it's either ikaw or yung animal ang hindi maagrabyado, no? So we also visit if you have, if you have chance to, but if not, then the video that I'm going to show you will just will suffice for the meantime. So ito yung mga different composition ng milk, no, including human, and the factors affecting its quality. So ayan yung mga components. So isa sa mga factor could be genetic or anong type ng breed, ng stage, age, and a lot more. So, dito naman tayo sa diseases. So, the causes of diseases, okay, the different diseases, no? Yan talaga ang if sa crop production, yung pest and diseases din ang isang challenges or problems. So much more than in animals. So meron tayong classification whether bacterial, viral, parasitic, fungal, and metabolic, no? Or dietary, no? So bacteria, this include anthrax. So ito yung mga different symptoms, ano yung and what to do on these various diseases. No? We also have hemorrhagic septicemia for viral naman, foot and mouth disease. So I know you have heard that many times, no? And mostly fever. And also mga tick lice, mite, and tapeworm, no? Kaya dapat po na siya ipurga ang mga animals because it will affect their health also. And for metabolic, milk fever or hypoglycemia and acetonemia or hypoglycemia, no? Sa kanilang metabolism. So, mumura po na siya sa sugar nato ng kanang diabetic ba or not. Ketosis and bloating, no, is also happening and the same with humans also. So, meron na dito, to be specific, ano itong anthrax that's caused by bacteria known as Bacillus anthracis. So, paano siya i-diagnose? So, the signs could be severe depression, distress, and convulsion. So, ayun yung mga fever, anorexia, ruminal status, hematuria, and so on, diarrhea. So, how to prevent this? Mag-immunize, no? And another is black quarter caused by this my God, it's also a gram-positive bacteria, and it causes black leg in cattle. So to control it and prevent it, painumin mo ng penicillin. Hemorrhagic septicemia. So lahat nandito na and kung paano mo malalaman na hemorrhagic septicemia siya. So again, this is caused by bacteria. And to control it, you just gave them penicillin or vaccination. And also for viral diseases, since virus siya, the same with humans, it's also difficult to also, although ang diagnosis, symptom, and lesion, so ang treatment niya is antibiotics or vaccines as well. No? And milk fever, what is this? So it's a metabolic disease in cow after calving. So what to do is this is caused by yung deranged metabolism ng carbohydrate and volatile fatty acids. So it could be injection of calcium. This can be controlled by this injection of calcium borogluconate or vitamin D3. No? And so much more, no, up to acidosis. So you can go back to here when you answer your quizzes. So some of you have actually based on kanang updates, no, sa college, isa pa lang ang nakasubmit. So I hope the others will also submit, no, on time. So sa module 1, since matatapos na din tayo sa module 2 at the end of this week, so I assume na by next week or the following week, you can also submit both module 1 and module 2 here in this Google Classroom or sa Facebook chat natin, or kung malapit lang kayo doon sa college, i-try nyo na lang. So ang mastitis is also inflammation ng mammary gland caused by also Streptococcus bacteria. So again, to control this, you have to treat it with in a vaccine or hygiene talaga. So those are the very common. There's a lot actually of diseases and pests, no, in cattle and buffalo. So, but those are just very common. So I hope we will watch the video together. If you don't have question, or we can watch um, this one. So actually ito is just a summary, no? And we will also watch all the videos as possible. So do you have any some more concern before we proceed? Wala. Okay, just butt into me anytime ha if you have questions along the way.
Hello po mga kabukid! Welcome back po! Ang video naman natin ngayon ay tungkol sa pag-aalaga ng baka. Malalaman nyo ang mga iba't ibang pamamaraan, mga gastos, at posibleng kitain sa pag-aalaga ng patabaing baka. Samahan niyo po ulit akong alamin ang mga ideas at impormasyon paano ba magsimula at kumita sa ating alagang baka. May tatlong klase ng operasyon sa pagpapalaki ng baka. Una, cow-calf operation. Ito ay pagpaparami sa pamamagitan ng pagpapalak ng baka na maaaring may pagbenta mula 7 hanggang 8 months sa pagkawalay. Pangalawa, breeding operation. Ito ay pag-aalaga upang makapagpalahi ng mataas na klase ng baka. Pangatlo, growing, fattening o pagpapataba ng mga baka. Ito ang pinakapopular sa Pilipinas at sa loob lamang ng 120 to 180 days, makapagbenta ka na ng iyong patabaing baka. Ano-ano ba ang mga kilalang uri ng baka na magandang alagaan at angkop sa ating klima? Ang Brahman. Ang Brahman ay matibay sa sakit na nakakatagal sa init ng panahon. Kulay gray ang karaniwang kulay. May malaking umbok sa likod ng batok at sa leeg at may malalay na balat. Makapal at malaman ang katawan. Ang Indo-Brazilian naman ay matangkad pero hindi kasing kapal ng Brahman. Kulay puti to gray ang karaniwang kulay. Maliit ang sungay at may malaki at mahabang tenga. Ang Neleoro naman ay may matatag at malakas na pangangatawan. May maikling tenga, may mahabang mga binti, kulay puti na may itim ang balat nito. Kung nais mong bumili ng baka, maaari kang pumunta sa trading capital ng Pilipinas, sa Padre Garcia ng Batangas. Ito ang lugar kung saan pwede kang magdala ng alagang hayop gaya ng baka, kalabaw, kabayo, at kambing na pwede mo ipagbili o ipagbenta. Dinadayo ito ng maraming tao tuwing araw ng Biyernes para bumili ng mga nasabing hayop. Sa pagpili ng baka, alamin mo ang mga sumusunod. Ang edad, ang kasarian, disposisyon o behavior ng baka, physical appearance, kung may malalaking buto or body frame, matangkad, malapad, at siksik ang laman. Health considerations, kung malambot, makinis na balahibo, at alerto ang mga mata. Ating tuusin ang kapital at gastos mo sa pagpapalaki na nabili mong baka para sa iyong fattening operation. Kung ikaw ay nakabili ng lalaking baka para sa pagpalaki sa edad na 8 buwan at ito ay tumitimbang ng 170 to 220 kilogram sa halagang 25,000 to 30,000 pesos. Kailangan ng baka ang mga nutrisyon ng pagkain para sa pagpapanatili ng kanilang paglaki. Kaya dapat alam mo ang mga pagkain maaaring ibigay sa iyong baka. Maaari mong ipastol ang iyong baka na may mga tumutubong damo gaya ng pugon, talahib, amorseko, at misamis. Maaari ka namang magtanim ng mga improved forages gaya ng dahon ng napier, paragrass, guinea grass, at mulato. Improved legumes naman tulad ng dahon ng ipilipil, calyandra, puki, at dahon ng mani. High-yielding forages naman gaya ng mais, tubo, pinya, at sorghum. Mga rapages or crop residues na galing sa mais, dayami, oat straw, o barley straw. Mga byproducts tulad ng darak, palyat, dinikdik na mais, at brewer's spent grains. Kumakain din sila ng dahon at katawan ng saging, mga balat ng prutas at gulay, molasses sa pampagana, dahon ng kamote, balinghoy, mga pinagbilatan ng pinya, at sapal ng niyog, at marami pang iba. Ang burong damo na inimbak sa selyadong lalagyan ay kapakipakinabang kung saan limitado ang mapagkukunan ng pagkain sa panahon ng tag-araw. Ang baka ay kinakailangan kumain ng 8% base sa timbang ng kanyang katawan, 70% sa damo at 30% sa concentrate feeds. Kailangan din nila ng supplements at minerals sa kanyang katawan. Nakukuha ang mga ito sa pagbibigay ng asin, molasses, at sa tubig. Ito po ang sample guide na galing sa Department of Agriculture, Livestock, Research and Development. Pwede niyo po siyang gamiting guide sa inyong pagpapalaki ng baka. At sa loob ng 6 months, at kung ito ay tumitimbang ng 300 to 350 kg, maaari kang makapagbenta sa halagang 43,937 pesos. Malalaman mo ang bigat ng baka kada araw gamit itong formula, weight gain divided by number of days. Halimbawa po, ang baka mo ay tumimbang ng 137.25 kg sa loob ng 6 months simula 8 months sa pag-aalaga. Ang average daily gain niya ay 0.75 kg. Ang estimated gastos mo sa feeds kada baka ay maaaring umabot ng 3,100 pesos. Kung ang estimated gastos mo naman sa gamot kada baka ay maaaring umabot ng 200 pesos. Ang estimated capital na magagastos mo kasama ng kapital sa baka, gastos mo sa feeds at supplement, at syempre mga gamot. Ito ay maaaring umabot ng 30,081 pesos. Ang return of investment mo kung nakapagbenta ka ng baka sa halagang 43,937 pesos ibabawas mo ang iyong nagastos sa halagang 30,081 pesos. Sa loob lamang ng 6 na buwan na pag-aalaga, maaari kang kumita ng 13,856 pesos or 46% sa isang baka. Pero kung aalagaan mo pa ang baka mo hanggang 2 years, maaari ka pa rin kumita ng mas malaki. Meron po akong ginawang tool gamit ang Excel sheet para maging gabay mo kung gusto mong bumili at magbenta ng baka. Pwede mong ilagay ang kapital o gastos mo sa pagpapalaki ng baka. Sana po ay may natutunan kayo sa video na ito. Pakiclick ng link sa description sa baba kung gusto mo itong mai-download.
So, that's for fattening na baka, no? So, do you have also cattle or pasture land for cattle na naamoy mga bakahan dira kasi naadi mga bakahan sa inyo? Jojo, naamo? How about Helen? Kisay na bakahan sa inyo.
Wala man siguro, ma'am.
This portion is brought to you by Tatak Excellence.
So before we proceed with the next video, do you have any questions regarding the presentation? So 46% lang imong kita, no? So pero sa isa nakabaka, kung daghano nimo pero mutaas pud imong labor, like kung ikaw lang mismo sa sarili nimo magbantay, no? So daghanon gyud na nimo. Depende po sa imong kapital. Pwede ra man ka mag-start sa isa, then palaguon nimo daghan, breed nimo daghan. So, let's watch this for general naman ng mga baka.
Yan ang magaling! The success of a cattle farming business depends on how you take good care of your cows and how you manage your entire farm. Ano nga ba ang mga kailangan gawin para maging successful ang isang cattle farm? Alamin ang mga steps on how to obtain a successful farm with the help of Julissa Agribusiness Corporation. Ang confinement method ay isang uri ng pagpapatakbo ng isang cattle farm kung saan nakakulong ang inyong mga alagang cattle. Mas nasusupervise ng management ang condition and status ng bawat alagang baka dahil confined sila sa iisang lugar, which makes this an ideal method to use when you start your cattle farm. Ang space requirement for breeders is 5 square meters per head. Para sa mga breeders na kasama ang kanilang mga calves, ang space requirement ay 8 square meters per pair. At para sa mga fattener, 3 square meters per cow ang space requirement. It is best that you arrange the pens of your cattle in an organized manner. In this setup, hindi ka mahihirapan na i-identify ang inyong mga cattle kung sila ba ay for breeding or for fattening. Maganda din ang ganitong setup dahil matutulungan kang mamonitor kung sino ang mga manganganak na at kung sino ang ready for reproduction. Para sa mga bakang nabuntis na, nililipat sila sa gestating area. Mananatili sila dito for maintenance and extra care for 9 months. Ten days before manganak ang baka, ililipat na sila sa calving pen kung saan imomonitor sila ng mga cowboy hanggang sila ay manganak. Sa pag-aalaga ng mga calves, binibigyan sila ng vitamins and other supplements such as iodine. After 32 hours, the calves will be given colostrum o yung first secretion na nanggagaling sa mammary glands ng mother cow. This is given because colostrum is rich in antibodies that will help the calf grow to its full potential. Those calves that lost their parents or are abandoned will be adopted and be placed in the orphan section that is located inside the calving area. Mananatili ang mga calves kasama ang kanilang mother sa nursing pen hanggang sa sila ay umabot ng 3 months. After 3 months, ihiwalay na mga calves sa kanilang mga ina at dito sila mamamalagi sa weaning pen. Pagdating nila sa weaning pen, dito nagaganap ang branding, kung saan nilalagyan nila ng mark ang mga baka para malaman kung sino ang nanggaling sa parehong lineage. Sa ganitong paraan, may iwasan ang inbreeding that will cause abnormalities to the offspring. Ginagawa din ang branding para malaman kung sino ang magkakasama sa isang herd. Sa weaning pen din madidetermine kung sino ang pasok sa breeder category. Dito tinitingnan kung meron ang isang calf na mga characteristics ng isang breeder. May characteristics man na kulang ang isang calf, then they will be considered for fattening. Pinapakain ng mga calves ng 3 times a day with more grass and less concentrate. Ang mga bakang napili for breeding ay nililipat sa breeding pen for them to reproduce. Mananatili ang mga breeders dito hanggang sila ay mabuntis. Every 3 months, dito din ginaganap ang pregnancy palpation o yung pag-check sa mga baka kung sila ay buntis o hindi. For male breeders, kailangan tandaan na dapat pantay ang testicles nila. Ang ari din nila ay kailangan na hindi nakalaylay. Maganda ring characteristics ng male breeders ang pagiging matangkad at malaki ang katawan. For female breeders, kailangang matangkad at malaki ang kanilang katawan. It is also important for female breeders to have nipples that are of the same size. Dalawang pamamaraan ng pag-breed ng mga cattle. This is through natural breeding and through artificial insemination. The breeding pen consists of breeders with a ratio of 1 bull for 20 cows. Ginagawa ang AI sa pamamagitan ng manual na pag-inject ng mga cowboy sa semen ng bull sa reproductive part ng cow. Pinapakain ng mga breeders ng feeds that are mixed with 80% roughage o yung mga pagkain na rich in fiber such as corn silage and 20% concentrate that consist of vitamins protein to provide them with energy. Ginagawa ang pagpapakain 2 times a day. Ang patubigan naman nila ay dapat palaging may laman na nakababad all day long. After sa weaning pen, ang mga napili para sa fattening ay nililipat dito sa fattening pen. Dito mamamalagi at magpapataba ang mga baka hanggang sila ay umabot sa required weight na 530 to 550 kilos. Sinesegregate din dito ang mga lalaki sa mga babae. 6 ang fattening pen. These pens consist of fattening cattle according to their weight with pen 6 as the starting point. When they reach pen 1, this is the time that the cattle reach their required weight and is ready for slaughter. Feeding fatteners are just the same as feeding breeders. The same equation of their feeds applies. 80% roughage and 20% concentrate are given with water provided to them the whole day. Ang difference lang ng pamamaraan ng mga fatteners ay walang limit ang pagpapakain sa kanila. Ad libitum ang tawag sa pamamaraan na ito kung saan lagay lang ng lagay ng pagkain sa mga pakainan ng mga fattener. Simple lang ang pagmamaintain sa mga adult cattle. Araw-araw nililinis ang kanilang feeder at ang kanilang waterer. Ginagawa ito during the cowboys' daily roving that happens every morning and afternoon. Ginagawa din ang manure scraping o yung paglilinis ng mga feces ng mga baka to maintain their pens clean. Iniipon dito ang mga manure na ginagawang fertilizer.
So we have 3 minutes left, no?
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want to write essays that inspire, messages that forge brighter connections, and emails that get the job done, you need to think about more than just grammar and spelling. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard to read. It undermines the writer's message, and the word choice is bland. Grammarly's cutting-edge technology helps you craft compelling, understandable writing that makes an impact on your reader. Much better.
So, sorry for that. So we only have just 2 minutes left. So I hope you will continue watching, no, the topic. There is still another part 1. Nauna pala tayo sa part 2. So, yung part 1 parang introduction lang siya, just like yung basic guide. So, we're done with the cattle. So, we are less than a minute now. So, please continue watching this one. No, etong under Carabao. Which are 6 minutes and 11 minutes. So, since less than a minute na lang tayo, so please watch this within your own space and time. Since mapuputol na tayo for any time now. So do you have any questions for now? Wala yung mga pangutana? And also, meron pa kayong titingnan on this one, parang another type of breeding for cattle din siya, hydroponic. So, for Carabao, so just click on the link. So, may 3 videos pa kayo na titingnan after this. So, if wala na kayong mga tanong, then thank you for watching with me and also for your continuing attendance to our synchronous na discussion. So lahat ng videos are recorded for you to watch later, and also for those who are absent or who cannot join the meeting for any reason. So wala na dito mga pangutana.